Hey, what's up? I'm X, and welcome back to the 4 Idiots series, the series where I teach you how to do content in RuneScape as quickly as possible. Like, comment, and sub. Today we're covering the Kalphite Queen. Getting to the Kalphite Queen is actually really easy, and it's where I want to start. For the standard player, all you're going to need is 2 ropes. Head through the Shantae Pass or take the ring BIQ, and you can easily remember this by remembering Big Insect Queen. Use a rope on this entrance here. Players with the hard desert diaries completed will have this rope stay permanently, but it does take a kill of KQ, so a little redundant. For players with the elite desert diary completed, once down this hole you can take the shortcut here with 86 agility, which is wildly encouraged if you intend on doing a lot of KQ. Otherwise, just run around the cave to this hole here and then use another rope. Iron Men have access to their own private instance, and using the right click on the peek and listen to on the crevices around the area, you can find out if somebody is in the lair or not. This is helpful in case somebody is banking in between kills. Gear is kind of complicated, so follow me here. For an affordable setup, I'd recommend your best melee gear with a Karis Partisan and a blue gem from the Tombs of Amasket, which is the best thing that you can use on Crush. We want to prioritize Crush offense and strength, so Blood Moon gear or Inquisitor if you've got that works fine. Use whatever you have. Kalphite Slayer tasks are relatively easy to get, so that can speed up kills a lot if you're trying to be here for a while. You're also going to want to bring a good spec weapon. A defense reduction spec weapon is really good, like a Dragon Warhammer or an Elder Maul, but Claws, DDS, Arcan Blade, Bone Dagger, whatever you have works fine too. In addition to your melee gear, you're going to want to bring a small range switch. I'd recommend like a 4-way range switch, maybe a top-bottom blowpipe and assembler. But people more comfortable can bring more. Players with a Shadow or Eye of Ayak may bring mage gear instead of ranged as well. For your inventory, you'll want a small range setup, a super combat potion, ranged potion, some prayer potions, some kind of anti-poison potion, a teleport out, and maybe vengeance or thralls if you're feeling frisky, but far from necessary. The rest, you're just going to want really good food and maybe combo food because she does a lot of damage. Now let's get into the fight. Here's some things that I really think you need to understand about the Kalphite Queen. KQ came out when Jagex were at the peak of substance abuse, as this is the only explanation for why this boss kicks your teeth in. KQ was infamous for doing heaps of unavoidable damage to you. Her ranged and maged attacks have 100% accuracy, which will obviously wear down your supplies very quickly. Another thing that's important to note about the KQ, her prayers are an increase in her defense but are not a strict protection against. Players with high accuracy in magic will find no problem dealing magic damage to the second phase with the Ayak or the Shadow mentioned earlier. You could also just melee the entire thing if you'd like. Okay, now for the fight. Climbing down the rope, you can run all the way in and you'll see her in all her glory. She'll be a grounded little bug but praying against mage and ranged. This is her first phase. Head on over and Warhammer or Declaw or just start hitting her. Pray whatever you're weakest against, which in this case is mage because we'll be in melee gear. Make sure that you're stood next to her because her melee attack does not have the 100% accuracy that the ranged and mage do. So you want to be in her melee range to take as many melees as possible whenever possible. In addition to this, many players will be doing the flinch method. All flinching is hitting a boss and then quickly hiding from them by either hiding underneath them or just hiding quickly out of view. Then give it some time. I personally just go off when their health bar disappears and then hit them again. This makes it so the boss does not attack you whatsoever, and it's nice for bosses that just pound your face in like KQ or Chaos Elemental. She only has a max hit of 31 though, so just stay above that and you'll probably be fine. You could do this the whole way, but the most popular method is really just stepping underneath KQ in between attacks to minimize the attacks you receive. She attacks pretty quickly, so it's better to be trading 1-to-1 blows rather than 2 for her and 1 for you. That looks like this. To quickly get underneath her, I'd recommend shift-clicking to not get blasted when you're not ready, or you can right-click underneath her in preparation of things getting bad. Once her first phase is down, put your ranged gear on and just shoot her. Players with crossbows and bows feel free to do the previous method where you 1-to-1, but the speed of the blowpipe, it's just better to face her and attack, and it's only a step under when you need a breather. And that's pretty much the fight. She drops a lot of resupplies, so it's sometimes easier to extend your trips like that. Players with the shortcut will often just kill her and then use the POH and come right back as she's respawning, but I understand that most are probably here trying to unlock that shortcut. That being said, best of luck. Try to get your tattered head fast. I'm rooting for you.